You are welcome to OSMOSIS lecture series. This is OSMOSIS lecture series on mathematics and other subjects, but in this series we shall be treating mathematics, various topics on mathematics, covering junior secondary 1 to senior secondary 3. So I will enjoin you to be part of this lecture series, which will help you, especially this period that most studies are going online. And those of you who do not have the opportunity of studying online, we have provided a platform for you to study right here in your various houses and sitting rooms using the OSMOSIS lecture series on VCD and DVD. So with this lecture series, you will get the best of what education offers, like it is done in other Western countries. So happy viewing as you participate in the lecture series. Today we shall be treating addition of numbers, subtraction of numbers, and multiplication of numbers. Division of numbers will be taken in the next series. So today we shall be considering the topic we have here on the board. As addition of numbers simply means total counting numbers. Addition of numbers is denoted by the symbol plus. We say that addition of numbers means total counting numbers, and it is denoted by the symbol plus. It is denoted by this symbol what? Plus. When you add a set of numbers together, when you add what? A set of numbers together, after adding up, the result you get after adding up a total counting numbers is known as a sum. It's known as what? A sum. I want you to pay attention very well in this class so that you understand this topic very well. This topic is at the beginning of the study of mathematics, particularly at the junior secondary school. So I want you to pay adequate attention so that you understand this topic and you get the best of what this topic offers. I will try to use redundancy, a kind of repetition, to enable you, to help you understand this topic. So we look at addition of numbers. We say that addition of numbers means total counting numbers, and it is denoted by the symbol plus. Then we have subtraction of number, which is denoted by this symbol minus. By the symbol what? Minus. This is what? Subtraction of what? Numbers. We also have the multiplication of numbers, which is denoted by the symbol times. We have multiplication of numbers, which is denoted by the word symbol times. Now, when carrying out addition of numbers, subtraction of numbers, and the multiplication of numbers, the use of the understanding of the place value of numbers is very, very important. The understanding of what? The place value of numbers is what we call the place value. As we begin to solve some questions, you will understand what I mean properly by the place value of numbers. So the understanding of the place value of numbers will help you to do well in the addition of numbers, subtraction of numbers, and multiplication of numbers. As I have told you earlier at the beginning of this class, that division of numbers will be treated in the next series. So you do good, get the next series so that you also participate in the division of numbers and other topics that will be handled there. It's just for the want of the space, for the lack of space, that we are handling these three topics now. So let us take some examples that will enable us appreciate and understand better the addition, subtraction, and multiplication of numbers. So let's take some examples on addition and subtraction of numbers, because both of them go by pursuit. Let us take some examples on addition and subtraction of numbers. Here on the board are some examples on addition and subtraction of numbers. Let us take the first example. Please pay attention as we take these examples. As we take them, you go back to your textbook and solve similar examples or exercise, and make sure you get the mastery of addition and subtraction of numbers. Solution. Number 1. Find the sum of 3520 and 97. This is addition. And remember, I told you that the place value of numbers is very, very important in solving addition and subtraction of numbers. We have 3520. In the place value of numbers, here is known as the unit. Here is the tens, here is 100, here is 1000. So we say this is unit, this is the tens, this is 100, this is what? 1000. 1000, 100, tens, units. So this is the place value of numbers. So you should know this place value of numbers for you to be able to solve addition and subtraction of numbers very well. So we are adding 3520 plus 97. We add 0 plus 7. This is 0 plus 7 is 7. 2 plus 9. 2 plus 9 is 11. So we write 1 and carry 1. That one we add here, making the figure 5 here to be what? 6. There is nothing to add here anymore. So 1 plus 5 is 6. And this is 3. 3 plus 0 is 3. So our result, our answer, our sum is 3617. 3617. Let us take the second example. Number 2. Find the sum of 4291 and 8065. 4291 plus 8065. Let us add up. 1 plus 5 is 6. 9 plus 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. 9 plus 6 is what? 15. We write 5 and carry 1. That 1 we add to these 2 to be 3. 3 plus 0 is 3. Then we add up here. 4 plus 8 is 12. There is no other value to add here, no other number to add, so we write 12. Our sum is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. You see how simple addition of numbers is. Number 3. Add 65 plus 193 plus 4 plus 8901. Here we need to apply the place value of number, and at the same time we need to rearrange these figures, these numbers, in such a way that we follow the place value of numbers. If you watch here, this is 65 tens and units. This is 193 100 tens units. This is 4 units. This is 8,901. So this is units. This is tens, 0 tens. This is 900. This is 8,000. So we are going to place it in such a way that we follow the place value of numbers. Starting with the bigger one. 8901 plus. The next one is 193. The second one is 65. The third one is 65, and the fourth one is 4 units. And we add up. Can you see how we're able to arrange and put the numbers in perspective following the place value of numbers? Let us add. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. We write 3, carry 1. We add the 1 here, making it 1. Plus 9 is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. 10 plus 6 is 16. We write 6, we carry 1. That 1 we carry, we add it to the 9 here, making it 10. Plus 1, 11. We write 1, carry 1. Are you following? We write 1, carry 1. That 1 we carry, we add it to this 8, making it 9. So here we have 9163. We have what? 9163. Let us go to the fourth example. Find the difference. So this one has to do with subtraction. Find the difference between 8001 and 97. Number 4. (8001). Find the difference between 8001 and 97. 8001 minus 97. find the difference. That is to say, subtract the smaller figure from the bigger figure. Subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. And the bigger number here is 8001. We subtract 97 from 8001. So we subtract the small number from the big number. 1 minus 7, it cannot go because 7 is greater than 1. Then we have to take 1 from here because we have 0 here, we have 0 here. We take 1 from here, we add to this becomes 10. Am I communicating? We add to this here, it becomes 10. We lift 1 from here again, here remaining 9. We now add to this, here becomes 10. We still lift 1 from here, here remaining 9. And we add to this, it becomes 11. Do you see the movement? We call it borrowing. We borrow, and we now use it for what we want to do. So we lift 1 here and put here remaining 9. Here is now 11. 11 minus 7 is 4. Is what? 4. 11 minus 7 is 4. Here remaining 9, as you know. 9 minus 9 is 0. Here remaining 9. 9 minus 0, no value is here, is 9. This is where we started lifting. We have removed 1 already from here. And what should be remaining here should be what? 7. So we have 7. So the difference between 8001 and 97 is 7904. As simple as that. It is as simple as that. So I want you to pay attention as we take the last example here and we go to the next section. Subtract 1429 from 6580. There is something I want you to always do. Before you begin to solve a question, try as much as possible to understand what that question demands. Subtract, remove 1429 from 6580. Remove. That is to say, 6580 is bigger than 1429, and we are removing 1429 from 6580. That is what I want you to understand and apply whenever you have similar questions. The knowledge I want you to apply. Now let us look at that. Let's do it somewhere there so that you can copy everything at the same time. Number 5. Example number 5. We are subtracting this from this. So 6580 will come first. Minus 1429. Hello? Please, I want you to follow effectively. Be part of this class. If there is anything distracting you there, please put it by the side and concentrate. Because I want you to be part of one of the best students in your class. Even when this COVID period is affecting many people, it will not affect you. You will study at home conveniently. 0 minus 9, it cannot go. Just the way it happened here. Because 9 is greater than 0. Then we have to lift 1 from here. We put here is 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. 10 minus 9 is what? 1. Here remains 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 minus 4 is 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. Our result is 5151. If we subtract 1429 from 56580, the answer will be 5151. With this, we have come to the conclusion in solving the examples we have here on the board. I want you to pause, take down the notes, copy. Anywhere that is confusing you, where you do not understand, you can pick the number on the screen of your television, call me on the phone, that is the customer care line or helpline. You call and I will explain further to you. So we shall be looking into addition and subtraction of numbers involving decimals. Okay, now we shall look at addition and subtraction of numbers involving decimals. If you watch here on the board, you will see examples that I have written down. So let's take these examples so that we'll understand another aspect of addition and subtraction of numbers. This one involves decimals. Again, solving this particular question at the same time will require the knowledge of place values of numbers. 70.8 minus 31.46. If you watch here, we shall apply our knowledge of place value of numbers to enable us solve and get the required result here. 70.8 is greater than 31.46. Number 1, 70.8 minus, watch your place value and watch your decimal points. This is the decimal points here. They must be entangled. They must be on the same line. They must be on the same word line. We have 31. We have 46. So there is no value here, so we assume that this is what? 0. Did you see what I just did here? Why I put the 0 here is to enable you solve this thing conveniently without having any error or mistake. The 0 here means nothing. It means nothing is here. 0. 0 minus 6 cannot go because 6 is greater than 0. We have to lift 1 from here, put here is 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. Here remains 7. 7 minus 4 is 3. This is your decimal point. Before we cross over, 0 minus 1, it cannot go. We lift 1 from here, we add here is 10. Minus 1, 9. Here remains 6. Minus 3 will give us 3. So this is our result. 39.34. Are you following? Let us take the second example. 20 plus 0.8. Number 2. 20 plus 0.8. We put point here and add 0. We assume that this is 20.0 because nothing is here and this is 0.8. 8 here is less than 1. And this is where the figure is supposed to be. Is the figure here is also 0. But 0.8 showing that it is less than 1. We put a point here, put the 0 here, put the 8 here to make sure that we follow the place value of number correctly in the placement of the numbers. 0 plus 8 is what? 8. This is our point, the decimal point. 0 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 0 is 2. This is 20.8. You see, if you punch it, it will give you this result, showing that the 8 here is less than 1. So 20.0 plus 0.8 will give us 20.8. Are you following? This is addition of numbers involving decimal places. Now, this has to do with subtraction of numbers. Number 3. 116.07 minus 25.4. We assume again, because of this 7, 0 should be here. For ease of calculation for you as a beginner, by the time you learn it and you are confident in what you are doing, you may not add the 0, but you know that it is there, then you solve with ease. So, but during this learning process, we add these things to enable us to understand the assumption that is there, even when it is not there. Take this. 7 minus 0 is 7. 0 minus 4, it cannot go. We have to lift 1 from here. Put here, it's 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. Remember your decimal point. Here remains 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. Here is 1. 1 minus 2, it cannot go. Then we have to lift another number there. We lift 1 here and put here, it's 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. This is our result. 116.07 minus 225.40 is 90.67. You pause and check down. I will give you an exercise to do now before we go into the next section. You try your hands on those exercises to enable you know if you are following in this lecture. Now, I have put down some exercises here for you to do. I want you to, we have number 1 to 5. You solve them so that you know whether you are actually following in the class. I will go to multiplication of numbers after you have done this exercise. So try your hands on this exercise and see if you can handle it. Now we shall go into the multiplication of numbers. If you watch here on the board, you will see that I have put down about 3 questions to solve, or 3 examples for us to look at to explain multiplication of numbers. Here it is multiplication of many digit number by a single digit number. This is many digit number, 1, 2, 3 digits, by a single digit number, 5. We have 385, many digit number, by a single digit, 6. This is 1199, many digits, 4 digit numbers by a single digit number. That is what I have represented here. I said we shall look at multiplication of many digit number by a single digit number. Are you following? All right. Let's take the examples. Solution. Number 1. Nine, 7, 3 multiply by 5. Multiply by 5. As you can see here, we are still applying our knowledge of place value of numbers. This is unit, tens, 100, and this is unit. So we are still applying our knowledge of the place value of numbers. Make sure you apply this knowledge and arrange your number in order before you begin to solve any question. Are you following? Alright. So let us handle this. 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15. Please, you should go back at the back of your various exercise books and learn your multiplication table very well, so that as you are multiplying here, you will not find it difficult, or it will not be difficult for you to do the way we are doing it here on the board. But where you find it difficult, you consult your multiplication table for better understanding. Here, 5 times 3 is 15. We write 5, carry 1. 5 times 7 is 35. We add 1, 36. We write 6, we carry 3. 5 times 9 is 45. Plus the 3 we carry, it will give us 48. This is our answer. This is the product of 9, 7, 3 and 5. Now let us look at the next question, number 2. Let us look at the next question, number 2. Multiply 385 by 6. Multiply 385 by 6. This is 385. We multiply it by 6. 6 times 5 is 30. We write 0, we carry 3. Am I communicating? 6 times 5 is 30. We write 0 and carry 3. That's 3. 6 times 8. Hello? 6 times 8 is 48. Plus the 3 we carry is 51. We write 1 and carry 5. 6 times 3 is 18. Plus the 5 we carried. We add the 5 to the 18, it will give us 23. This is the product of 385 and 6. 2, 3, 1, 0. Let us take the third example. 1, 1, 9, 9. Multiply by 9. Nine times 9 is 81. We write 1, we carry 8. I hope you are following. I want you to pay adequate attention. Pay rapt attention. 9 times 9 is 81. We write 1, we carry 8. 9 times 9 is 81. Plus the 8 we carried, it will give us 89. We write 9, carry 8. 9 times 1 is 9. Plus the 8 we carried, it will give us 17. So we write 7, carry 1. 9 times 1 is 9. Plus that 1 is what? 10. So we have here 10791 as the product of 1199 and 9. So I want you to take down these solutions. We shall look at multiplication of many digit numbers by also multiple digit numbers before I give you an exercise to do. Now we shall look at multiplication of many digit number by double digit number. So look at the board here. We have, or rather I have put down a number of questions as examples for us to solve, for you to understand further about multiplication of numbers. I hope you are following. Just pay attention. The first one we did is multiplication of many digit number by a single digit number. Now we shall solve multiplication of many digit number by a double digit number. Am I communicating? Alright. Let us take the examples here. This is many digit number. This is many digit number. This is many digit number. If you look here, you will see double digit number 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 0. These are double digit numbers. Solution. Number 1. 803. By, okay, let's just pick something. We don't need to repeat the questions again. 803 multiplied by 56. 803 multiplied by 56. Let us start. 6 times 3 is 18. You write 8, we carry 1. 6 times 0 is 0. Plus the 1 we carried, we write down. 6 times 8 is 48. There is no other number to multiply. We write 48. Then we have finished on this row with 6. 5 times 3 is 15. You see how we are placing it. We are working with 5 now, and our placement should begin under 5 and not here. Am I communicating? 5 times 3 is 15. We write 5, carry 1. 5 times 0 is 0. plus the 1 we carry, we write down. 5 times 8 is 40. There is no any other number to multiply after 8, so we write down the 40. Now, let us add up. 8 plus 0 here is 8. 1 plus 5 is 6. 8 plus 1 is 9. 4 plus 0 is 4. And here, 0 plus 4 is 4. This is our final answer. The product of this and this is this. Let us take the next question. Number 2. We multiply 9012 by 78. 9012 by 78. Let us begin. 8 times 2 is 16. Write 6, carry 1. 8 times 1 is 8, plus that 1 is 9. 8 times 0 is 0. 8 times 9 is 72. Please, I want you to consult your multiplication table. Make sure you study it very, very well and know it by heart, so that whenever you are working, you can just be doing that with ease. Or better still, as you are still learning, keep consulting your multiplication table and make sure you get accustomed to it. Are you following? Alright. 7 times 2 is 14. We write 4, carry 1. 7 times 1 is 7, plus that 1 we carry, we put it here, is now 8. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 9 is 63. This is 6. 9 plus 4 is 13. Write 3, carry 1. We put it here as 1. Plus 8, we have 9. 2 plus 0, we have 2. 7 plus 3 is 10. We write 0, carry 1. We put it here is 7. This is our final answer. 702936 as our final answer. Let us take the third question. Are we there together? Let us take the third question. This is 2009 multiplied by 70. 2009 multiplied by 70. 0 times 9 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. Any number at all multiplied by 0 is 0. And that is why we keep on having 0, 0, 0, 0 there. Is that clear? That any number multiplied by 0 is what? 0. It's alright. We begin with 7. 7 times 9 is 63. We write 3, we carry 6. 7 times 0 is 0. Plus the 6, we write down 6 here. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 2 is 14. We add up. This is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. 0 plus 6 is 6. 0 plus 0 is 0. This is 4. This is 1. This is our final answer. 140630. 140630. As you can see, multiplication is very simple if you actually know the principles behind it. So we have looked at addition of numbers, subtraction of numbers, and this is multiplication of numbers. But we shall move further to look at multiplication of numbers with signs. We shall look at multiplication of numbers with signs. So you pause, you write down this so that I will teach you multiplication of numbers with signs. After multiplication of numbers with signs, I will also teach you multiplication of numbers with more than one signs, with one sign and with more than one signs. Then we look at multiplication of numbers with decimals. I will now give you exercise to do. So you write while we move to multiplication of numbers with signs. We have treated some other aspect of multiplication of numbers, but here we shall be looking at multiplication of numbers with signs. So, but before we go into the examples I have listed out here for us to solve, let me teach you how to manipulate the signs, the additions, the subtractions, and the multiplication signs as we have seen it listed out here. So let us do that one after the other. So with these explanations, it will be easy for us to solve these problems here. If a positive number is multiplying a positive number, the answer, the result, the product, the answer or the result or the product will be positive. If a positive number is multiplying a positive number, the product will be what? Positive. Am I communicating? Are you following? Okay, let me just give you an example alongside. Let us solve this mathematical problem here. Let's take the first one. 8 here is positive. There is no negative sign around this 8. The sign is always by the side here. So there is no negative sign here. Therefore, it is positive. Now this is 10. 10 has a positive sign. Yes, even if there is a sign here or not, positive sign here or not, once the sign is not negative, it is still positive. It is also assumed that there is a positive sign here, but it is not written. So 8, positive 8 times positive 10. Solution. Positive 8 multiplied by positive 10. The answer will be 8 times 10 is 80. It will be positive 80. Whether you put the positive sign here or not, it is positive. It is assumed to be what? Positive. Am I communicating? Now let us take the second principle here, rule here. When a positive number is multiplying a negative number, the answer will be in the negative. When a positive number is multiplying a negative number, the answer will be in the what? Negative. For example, let us take the second one here. Example number 2. This is positive 9 multiplied by negative 5. That is 9 times minus 5. This will be equal to 9 times 5 is 45. Positive times negative is negative. Positive times negative is negative. First of all, multiply the figures, then multiply the signs, and you get your answer. You first of all multiply the figures, then multiply the signs, then you get your answer. Okay? Let us take the third example here, the third rule here. When a negative sign is multiplying a positive sign, the answer will also be in the negative. Negative always overshadow positive. Negative always over the negative sign. It is always weightier than the positive sign when you are multiplying. Just like when you are multiplying a number by 0. Any number at all you multiply by 0 will give you what? 0. So when you multiply any positive sign at all, you multiply by a negative sign will give you negative. Will give you what? Negative. Alright. Now let us look at it here. Negative sign multiplied by negative sign will give you negative. Let us take example number 3. Minus 20 times 15. Minus 20 times 15. Minus 20 times 15. Minus 20 times 15. 20 times 15 is 300. 20 times 15 is 300. Minus times plus. Plus is here. Plus is here. Let's get the space. This is plus 15. This is negative 20. So 20 times 15 is 300. Minus times plus is minus. So our result will be minus 300. I have taught you how to multiply double digit numbers. So with that, just do your multiplication. 20 times 15 is 300. Place it using the place value of numbers and do your multiplication, you get your answer. Now let's take quick number 4. Number 4. 20 times minus 4. 200 times minus 4. 200 multiplied by minus 4. This is equal to, this is plus. Plus times minus is minus. Plus, this is plus 200 times minus is what? Plus times minus is minus. Then 200 times 4 is 800. As simple as ABC. Let us look at the next one. Number 5. Excuse me. Minus 20 times minus 5. Minus 20 times minus 5. This is negative 20, negative 5. And here, when a negative number is multiplying a negative number, the answer will be in the positive. Minus times minus will give us plus. 20 times 5 will give us 100. Our answer is plus 100. Our answer is plus 100. Let us take number 6. 4 minus 8 minus 3. 4 minus 8 minus 3. I want you to pay attention here. I want you to pay very rapt attention here and see what we shall do. This bracket sign here, when we shall look at BODMAS under arithmetic of BODMAS, when we shall look at BODMAS, you will understand what this bracket does. It serves as multiplication. If you want to open the bracket, you multiply out. The B there is the bracket. And for you to open the bracket, you must do what? Multiply out. So, to open the bracket here, we say minus times minus. It will be what? Plus. When a negative sign multiplies a negative sign, it will turn to what? Positive. The answer will be in the positive. Minus times minus will be plus. So we have 4 plus 8 minus 3. 4 plus 8 is what? 12 minus 3. And 12 minus 3 will be equal to 9. Will be equal to 9. Am I communicating? 12 minus 3 will be equal to 9. Let us take the next question. Question number 7. Question number 7. Number 7 says minus 6 plus minus 6 plus minus 6. This is different from this. I wanted to ask you to solve it on your own, but it may look a little bit difficult for you, but let us handle it. Minus 6 plus, this is minus 6 plus minus 6. The minus 6 here is in the bracket. Let me use what I normally call the theory of a debtor. When you are adding debts together, the debt keeps accumulating. Here we are not multiplying out. We are not what? Multiplying out. It has to do with addition here. It has to do with addition. I introduced it to enable you know that if you see something like this, you should not mistake it for multiplication because of the bracket sign there. If you remove the bracket here, the essence of the sign here is to enable us solve, just to put a little bit of technicality in what we are doing. This is minus 6 plus times minus. To open this bracket, because these two signs are sharing this bracket as a border, plus times minus is minus. Then 6 plus minus 6 again. Plus minus is minus. When a positive sign and a negative sign reacts, the negative sign, like I have told you earlier, overshadows the positive sign. So in this case now, we are adding up. Minus 6 plus minus 6 is minus 12. minus 12 plus minus 6, that is minus 6 minus 6 is minus 12. Minus 12 minus 6 is minus 18. So our answer here will be minus 18. You are moving in the negative direction. You move in the negative direction 6 steps. You continue in the negative direction 6 steps. You continue in the negative direction 6 steps. Count all the steps you have taken in the negative direction. 6, 6, 6. It is what? 18 steps in the negative direction. And that is why our answer is in the negative, minus 18. I hope you understand this. Now let us look at the last one, number 8. For want of space, can we do it down here? Okay. Just know that this is number 7 as you are following me on the board. Now let us do the number 8 here. Because I don't want to wipe out anything until we finish, so that you can just pause and take down your note so that you'll be able to solve your own exercise. Minus 1 over 4 in bracket 14 minus 18. Minus 1 over 4 in bracket 14 minus 18. Now, let us solve. Solution. This will be equal to. Let's simplify what we have in the bracket first. This is minus 1 over 4 into 14 minus 18 will give us, you know that 18 is greater than minus 14. 18 is greater than 14. So if we say 14 minus 18, ordinarily it cannot go, but if it does, where we are going to allow it happen here, your answer will be in the negative. Your answer will be in minus. 14 minus 18. Just say, because 18 is greater than 4, the answer will be in the negative. Now, what is the difference between 18 and 14? Is 4. 14 minus 18 will give us minus 4. Instead of, had it been 18 is here, we say 18 minus 14 is 4. Fine, we understand the difference is 4. But because 14 comes first, and we say 14 minus 18, and 18 is greater than 14, the answer will be in the what? Negative. So it is minus 4. Are we there together? So if we are there together now, we have a bracket issue here. This is the same thing as writing like this. Minus 1 over 4 multiplied by minus 4. This bracket here means multiplication. I would have just said cancel out, but I want you to understand what this bracket did here, or what the function is here, or what the role is here. Am I communicating? Now we can cancel out 4 because this is 4 over 1. So 4 will cancel out 4. We will have, this is, remember your minus here, remember your minus here. We have minus 1 times, this is, because 4 cancel out 4 will be 1. 4 cancel out 4, 1. So this will be minus 4. 1 times 1, 1 times 1 is 1. So minus 1 times minus 1, which will be equal to, remember this is equal to minus 1 times minus 1. Minus times minus is plus. 1 times 1 is 1. Our answer is plus 1. Our answer is what? Plus 1. Is equal to 1. Because negative times negative is positive. Negative times negative is positive. Alright. So we have actually taken multiplication of numbers. We shall now look at multiplication of numbers involving decimals. If we look at multiplication of numbers involving decimals, with that, we come to the end of multiplication of numbers. Thank you. So I want you to look at the board, pause, and take down your notes. Look at the board, pause, and take down your notes. where we'll go into multiplication of numbers involving decimals. If you look at the board here, you will see we will be treating multiplication of decimal numbers. We have treated other aspects of multiplication, and now we shall be treating multiplication of decimal numbers. Now let us take these three examples, and I will leave these three exercises for you here to handle yourself. Wherever you have a problem, you call me on the phone using the number on your screen or on the back of your VCD. Let us take the first example. Find the product. Find the product of 0.3 and 0.2. Product means multiplication. Product means multiplication. Now, we are carrying out this multiplication involving decimal numbers. 1. This is 0.3 multiplied by 0.2. 0.3 multiplied by 0.2. Ignore the decimal points and carry out your multiplication. Are you hearing me? Are you following? I say ignore the decimal points and carry out your multiplication. After carrying out your multiplication, then you now take cognizance of the decimal point. You now come and count how many decimal places we have, or how many we have after the decimal places, and now put it. Okay, 2 times 3 is 6. Remember, any number multiplying 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. Like I told you, ignore the decimal point. 0 times 3 is 3. 0 times 0 is 0. Then we add up. Here is 6. Here is 3. Here is 0. How many decimal places do we have? We have 1. After the point, we have only 1 here. After the point, we have 1 here. So we have 2 decimal places. We now count 1, 2, and put our point here. We count 1, 2, and put our point here. So this is 0.36, our final answer. Is it confusing? You can play it again and again so that you can understand what I'm saying here. Now let us take the second one. Evaluate 0.8 times 3 plus 0.7 times 9. We are going to handle this thing in 2 perspectives, or in 3 perspectives rather, to get our final answer. 2 multiplications and 1 addition. Now, 0.8 times 3, this will be 0.8 times 3. And the other will be 0.7 times 9. But there is addition in between them. I say there is addition in between them. Now let us multiply. 3 times 8 is 24, right? 4 carry 2. 3 times 0 is 0, then add the 2. How many decimal places do we have? We have just 1 decimal place after the decimal. We have 1 decimal place here. We put it 1 decimal place, 2.4. Then here we have 9 times 7 is 63. We write 3, carry 6. 9 times 0 is 0 plus the 6. How many decimal places do we have here? We have only 1 decimal place. We put the point. But we are to add, because you see, Here we have 0.8 times 3. We have done that to get 2.4 plus 0.7 times 9. 0.7 times 9. So this will be equal to 2.4 plus 6.3. 2.4 plus 6.3. 4 plus 3 will give us 7. 2 plus 6 will give us 8. And this is our decimal point, 8.7 as our final answer. Is it confusing? I don't think it is so. But if it is confusing, you can call me. I will explain further. Let us take the third question. Number 3. Evaluate 7.9 multiplied by 5.2. Like I told you, ignore the decimal places. 2 times 9 is 18. Write 8, carry 1. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 1, 15. 5 times 9 is 45. Write 5, carry 4. 5 times 7 is 35 plus 4, 39. We add up. This is 8. 5 plus 5 is 10. Write 0, carry 1. 9 plus 1 is 10 plus that 1, 11. Write 1, carry 1. Put here, add it to 3, it will give us 4. Now, we now go back to address the issue of the decimal point. We go back to address the issue of the decimal point. We have 2 decimal points here. We'll count 1, 2. You count from the right. 1, 2. You put the decimal point. This is our final answer. So with this, we come to the end of addition, subtraction, and multiplication of numbers. I want you to handle this on your own to know if you have actually followed in this class. Division of number will be in the next series. Get the next series and join in the class. Thank you for being part of this class. See you in the next class, in the next series, division of numbers and other topics that will be handled under that series. Thank you very much. You can now copy and have your note and practice with it.